1 year after a tragedy that rattled the nation, runners from across the world are in Boston preparing for its famed marathon. It's the first since last year's deadly bombing. Among those going through extra security for what figures to be an emotional day are runners from our area. Stephen Cheetah is in our newsroom right now with their stories. Stephen.
Kenneth, the Boston Marathon promises to be a show of force. More runners than last year and more spectators than ever before. Those participating and those observing, sending a clear message from Boston 1 year after the devastating attack. On this Easter Sunday, a traditional blessing before the big race. But this time, added significance. The first Boston Marathon since last year's attack killed 3 and injured more than 200 others.
This is the Super Bowl of running events. We call the Boston Marathon the granddaddy. You need to qualify to be here. It's a big deal. And when you don't get to really celebrate that afterwards, there's kind of something missing.
The Montgomery County Roadrunners are seasoned marathoners. Some of them return to Boston again this year. Memories of last year's marathon still fresh. Shortly after the last of them finished, they started taking photos. These shots captured the moment they learned of the attack.
There was a lot of unknowns at the time when the race ended and we needed to get out of the area quickly. They didn't know if there were other bombs.
This year, runners are adjusting to a new normal. Tighter security means no backpacks. If a runner brings a jacket or piece of clothing they don't need to the starting line, they will not have a bag to stash it in.
Last night I had to scurry around the house looking for sweatpants that I really don't care about and a long sleeve t-shirt that I don't mind tossing.
The Montgomery County Roadrunners say this year's marathon is perhaps the most momentous in which they have ever participated.
This is an important day for a lot of people, and there's 1 million spectators that will be out watching 36,000 runners participate in this storied event. So it's going to be a fantastic day, but it's also going to be very emotional. We're tough, and we want to face the challenges that these terrorists basically aren't going to beat us, and we want to actually have a great day and show that we are all one.
The Roadrunners with whom we spoke say they also wanted to participate in this marathon this year to show their support for Boston. Reporting live from the newsroom, Stephen Cheetah, ABC 7 News.